This is Aether. Aether was looking for his sister, but he got attacked by a dragon while visiting this city, and because Aether didn't get eaten, he is now an honorary knight and is tasked with finding a way to defeat that dragon. How will this help him find his sister? Yes. That's not his sister, but it sure beats sitting at a desk all day, so let's go and explore. Welcome to the traveler-only run of Genshin Impact. A game where one dragon poisons another, and for some odd reason, I am the antidote. In this series, I'll play through the entire game as the main character and retell their story, starting with one of the most annoying bosses to battle, the Eye of the Storm. Why is it annoying, you ask? Because it's made out of wind, and the traveler can only use wind abilities for now. In a typical run of the game, you'd probably have a bow user shoot it down, or a mage blast it with magic. I don't got none of that. I just have my wind Rasengan, and you might be able to fight fire with fire, but you can't fight wind with wind. Also, why is that lady completely unfazed by a literal storm happening around her? Maybe I should focus on the actual battle instead, and eat something before I die. Paimon, get over here! After patiently waiting for this wind chaser to drop so that I can actually hit it a couple of times, I managed to knock it out. Seeing our might as a knight, Venti agrees to help us out, but it's more like asking us to help him. As it turns out, he can talk to the dragon through song, but we need an item called the Holy Lyre to do so. And since no one at the cathedral is willing to give it away to the strange green bard, he asked me to steal it. 5 minutes in and Venti's already being a bad influence. What's next, you gonna pass me a bottle of wine? When scouting out the cathedral, one of the sisters gave me a really good artifact, a 4-star attack percent Bloodstained Chivalry goblet. The nice thing about the Bloodstained Chivalry set is that it gives you a physical damage bonus, and I need me more physical damage bonus because I can't hit the annoying wind Bakugans with anything other than physical attacks. So instead of helping Venti, I decided to go around the entire church and see if I could get another artifact from the same set. Sadly, none of the other sisters are as generous as Veronica. Driven by the desire to get the second piece of the set, I abandoned Venti's quest and went around the entire Mondstadt talking to anyone I could find. This guy gave me a bunch of swords, and this girl gave me some mushrooms, but no one gave me another artifact. And since it was starting to get dark, I guess it's time to go sneak into the church. Why are there so many guards inside the church? I feel like over half the knights are just patrolling the church basement instead of protecting the city. I guess someone has to guard all those common chests from people like me, But for some reason, no one's guarding the Lyre, and that's exactly why you should have someone guarding the Lyre. Now we're the ones looking sus, but no time to think. Only glide very badly though, because I barely got my lessons in the last episode. Looks like Venti wants us to hide out in the tavern, so I bought a bunch of drinks and left them a generous tip, then hid on the second floor and hoped no one noticed us. Thankfully, the tavern owner didn't rat us out. Having heard us out, Diluc decides to help us out. And how does he help us out? By calling in the acting grandmaster of the knights. I guess they are friends or something, because instead of de-knighting us, is that a word? De-knighting? Dawning? Sunning? Anyways, Diluc takes us to the Fatui hideout that might be where the stolen lyre is, but since we're connected to the knights, we have to wear some disguises. They'll never know it's me. Also, Diluc joined the party for this domain. Looks like the Fatui guards also have disguises. I guess no one will know who the imposters are.
Are you?
No, I'm not. You're sus. These Fatui mages sure like to vent a lot and summon bugs. Even Diluc can just burn them away. There were more rooms to check out, like this bar. What would you like to drink tonight, gentlemen? My blood? That's not on the menu. I can, however, offer you some French bread. Pan! The final room had a bunch of jail cells with a random Mitachurl vibing behind bars that the Fatui guard just let out to attack us? Come on, buddy, we're on the same team here. I guess these things don't listen to reason, but hey, it had the key we needed. Would you look at that? It's the Lyre, and also a trap, but not for us. This is the Fatui Debt Collector. They have spinning blades, shadow clones, and are pretty easy to knock around. Get 'em, Diluc. Ah, never mind. Aether does so much more damage. And just like that, we've got ourselves the Lyre. And what I thought was to think that meant it was all over. Apparently, the Lyre is so old and decayed that it can't be used in its current state. But conveniently enough, we can use the purified teardrop crystals to restore some of the Lyre's power. And of course, the one crystal we had isn't enough. So our next quest is to dig up even more crystals. But before going out to fight more enemies, I decided it's time to level up my artifacts a bit so that I could do a tad more damage. And it was totally worth it. Look, I can one-shot the bow guy now, and this guy that runs at me with a torch, and this robot. Oh, okay, maybe I can't one-shot the robot, but at least GHHU24601 is kind of slow and clunky, so I could get plenty of hits in. Also, I don't have to worry about eating to recover health because I switched over to the Traveler's Handy Sword, which heals me a little bit every time I gain some energy particles. Although this fight is taking a really long time, so I figured I might as well try one of the drinks from Diluc's tavern, like this Wolf Hook juice that will boost my attack. Now we're making some progress. Not this attack again. That drink was so worth it.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place.
Is Jean trying to tell me that the best way to find my sister is to just not look for my sister? Our next target was past Upa Gorge. It's a pretty cool place with a giant grave that's protected by a powerful force field. We'll worry about that one later. Don't worry, Mr. Hilichurl, I'm just here to get the gem for the Lyre, not to raid your camp. Oh great, there's more of them. And of course, there's gotta be another Eye of the Storm right in front of the domain. Here we go again. Will you do something please? Disappear! I agree, Aether. Oof, I guess I was standing a bit too close there. I should eat something. Come on, any day now. This cyclone attack always confuses me. I think I'm supposed to fly up the current so it doesn't hit me, right? I got too lazy to dodge. Time to eat some more. Is this thing more like a Beyblade or a Bakugan? And done, finally. Okay, wow, this domain is pretty. There's waterfalls and there's flowers, and how do I get that guy without blowing myself up? Maybe if I stand near the edge? Never mind. Oh hey, a Hilichurl mage guy. I really hate them, especially the Hydra ones, since it heals up all of its allies. Sorry, not sorry, bud. And now that the slimes are done, a fire mage? Oh, this guy has a name. Albrecht, a pyro chanter. That shield's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Looks like my animal attacks do a decent damage to it at least, but how about a tornado? Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta dodge that? Shield's done, and now's my chance. Okay, wow, this guy's really weak without the shield. And that's the end of the domain. Looks like those Hilichurls were onto something earlier, because the game now wants me to go and raid one of their camps. Oh look, a healer guy. Bye, healer guy. And an ice mage. And Poo Poo Aldumu, the wooden shield Mitochurl. Okay, I think this ice guy's gonna be more troublesome, so I'm gonna go after it first. Okay, shield's gone. Time to end him. Oh great, now there's even more random enemies to fight. Thanks for waiting, Poo Poo. This is where your story ends though. Thanks to the swirled fire, I can burn away his shield, and then it's game over. Now it's time to get that sweet I guess I gotta beat up all the Hilichurls in the area first. Wait a minute, didn't I already take down that ice guy? So as it turns out, there's a thing in Genshin where if the enemy gets too far away from their resting area, they'll just return to that spot and fully heal their HP, which means I gotta beat up this guy all over again. And the treasure is all mine. Although it looks like I didn't have to beat up any of the Hilichurls to actually get it. Now that I have all the crystals, it's time to get to the Dawn Winery. Looks like there's two ways, but I'll go to the left one since I want that statue unlocked. Oh come on, this is the third one of these I have to fight this episode. Oh wait, this one's level 9. It shouldn't take that long to beat it all. I got it down to halfway on just the first drop. Now we wait. Okay, maybe I try to reach you from the... Let's see if I can knock it out of the sky. Did it work? It worked! Yay, I finally have more of the map unlocked. Now let's see if I can get this domain unlocked as well. Nope, level too low. I guess I've made them wait long enough. Look, I got all the crystals, fixed up the Lyre. Now go stop the dragon, please. Apparently, we can't summon the dragon near any of the houses since it might cause a bunch of problems again. So now I'm off towards Star Snatch Cliff, and ooh, I can do some ley lines? This guy reminds me of Poo Poo. I hope he's doing well now that I've killed him. Okay, almost there. Now do your thing, Venti. Uh-oh, of course there's gonna be a random ice mage, and he's the one that's triggering the dragon into attacking us? But instead of fighting, they just flew away? I wonder why. Lumine! Jean was right, I didn't even have to look for her. Something seems very wrong here. Well, looks like my adventure rank is not high enough to continue the story, but hey, at least we got some Constellation juice so we can power up the Traveler a bit. Constellation 1 Traveler sucks. Literally, makes us a better vacuum. But since we can't do much more, I need to go grind some quests and level up my adventure rank. I'll leave that for the next episode. Also, I think I'll try to do 1 or 2 of these with live commentary as I'm playing the game, instead of this more narrative style that I've done for the previous 2 episodes. So do let me know which style you end up liking better. Now I gotta go get myself in the grind set mindset. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.